Anyways, so Mazook, as you find your way into the tavern, you kind of look around. At the moment, the only person really of notice is Serana, who is just kind of still staring off into her cup.
Walk up to Serana. Have you seen that other elf?
I look at him questioningly. Who? Me?
Yeah, her, whatever.
Oh, I think she's upstairs.
Awesome.
You monster.
Well, I say in question.
I just go upstairs and I look at my zombies. Why are you just standing there?
Mazook, I don't know what's happening, honestly, just... Can we just save it till morning?
She tried to fucking kidnap me or some shit.
She was planning to do it to me too, alright? She's just really distraught.
And you
Like,
just
you just
okay
gotta
with
keep
that?
an eye on her.
I didn't try to kidnap you.
Remember you were talking about, oh, maybe I should put my dimensional shackles on him.
Oh,
remember
yeah, well, okay. Never mind, you're right.
Yeah, she's just extremely distrustful.
Is May's
And,
door closed?
well, not distrustful, not to be trusted.
Huh?
Is
Her
May
door
still-
is closed.
Okay. I'm going to uncork the gold on my back. You're gonna come out here and we're gonna talk about this.
Look, at the very least, can you guys do it outside? I don't want to get kicked out of this tavern.
What happens with the gourd?
Is the orc still up?
The orc is still sitting in the kitchen. He is asleep, though, but he's still sitting in the kitchen.
I'm gonna stay downstairs in case something goes to shit, which it probably will.
I'm not going to
I'm
fight.
still against the door. Fuck off.
I just want you to come out here, and we are going to talk about this.
There's not much to talk about.
I take my ukulele, I'm going to take aim at the door, and I'm going to fire.
Don't do...
Oh! Wait. You're not actually a bard.
No, I can't just vicious mockery her, as sad as it is.
Well, I was thinking you could teach Sarati to play an instrument, but
I
no,
can teach you how to play the ukulele.
that's a dumb instrument.
You're a dumb person.
Look, can you... So, did he destroy the door?
There's a hole in the door.
Yeah.
He's like, Mazook, I know you're upset, but please, can we
Actually-
not do this here?
Actually, following the laws of physics, it's embedded in the door.
Yeah, it's a bow.
Okay, so like... I'm going to just... Does it at least pick through the other side a little bit?
Not really.
I'm going to...
So I want to be barricading a chair against the door. And then I'm going to open my window, and I am
I'm
transforming
giving you-
into Weasel and trying to get out.
I'm going to say... I'm going to give you to the count of 10.
I'm
To
currently
open the door.
escaping. Should I use stealth? See if I can escape.
I wish you two would both calm down.
You do manage to get through the...
Yes.
And see.
Nothing?
Oh.
Mazook?
Alright.
Mazook?
If I count to 10, is there any response?
No.
There was the
Gurren
request
just
for a
said,
wish.
yeah, he said,
Yeah, I said I
would
wish
not
you
be
two
calm.
would calm down.
I'm going to just count to 10.
I am out the window. I have gone into the city streets. I am out of here.
Alright. I'm going to take my ukulele, and I'm going to step up next to the door.
No, don't destroy the door, alright? I'll unlock it, alright?
I nod, and I step off to the side.
Okay, and I'm going to have a part of me slide under the door and unlock it from the other side. JJ, can you stop putting your mic against a car or whatever that is?
That's the entire house.
Oh,
So just mute your headset.
I'm really
Thanks,
sorry,
Colin.
Timmy.
No, you're not. Because if you were sorry, you would have just let it go.
But no, now we're spending over an hour.
I know.
Over an hour because you want to do bullshit. Move on.
Because you two just couldn't keep it together.
No, not even that. Just let it go.
Actually, you know what? I have the Fates card. And I want this to end. And
Yes,
I want to
please.
be able to try the shackles later. So I'm gonna use the Fates card, and I never attempted to shackle him. I just followed him back to the
Thank
tavern.
God.
Okay,
So
We're all in bed next day.
next day.
we're all in bed. Next day. Cool. I'll be right back. I have to go take a piss.
Tim is like, I wish you'd done this sooner. Good God.
So we wasted over an hour doing literally nothing.
Can you
Well,
tell me whenever you hear it? Whatever you guys are talking about.
okay.
I can
Right.
hear it slightly. Now I can't.
Yeah, that's the entire house shaking. It's because they have the stereo turned up downstairs.
But, yeah, you tried to fucking put shackles on him. How did you think
It's
I was
alright.
going to
I'm
turn
gonna
out?
try to shackle him again.
Why are you...
Why not instead give it to somebody, I don't know, with a
can actually do
better
it?
athletic score than you?
But how am I going to possibly convince them to do that for me?
You could just wait till he's asleep.
Well, May would have thought he was knocked prone even though he wasn't.
Or
In
you could
actuality.
get somebody who could cast hold person, you know, like your dad.
Yeah, but I have to get them in the same area.
So that difficult task is difficult for what reason?
I don't know.
There is a person who is in the area who can cast hold person and would be willing to do so at
Yeah.
any time. So you should talk to that person and have them do so.
But the dimensional shackles are more fun.
No, to get the shackles on.
You guys saw me bring a kid back to life, and then,
And watch them.
You slap a kid.
yeah,
Yes.
I slapped a kid to life.
Mizuka's an asshole. May isn't very bright with her ideas. You're both terrible.
She actually has 14 intelligence. But she's also a child. She would be like the equivalent of like a 16-year-old.
Mizuki's like
Clearly.
the equivalent of an 18-year-old.
So even though she is smart, she's not wise. That's for sure.
I just thought of something. They wanted to watch a movie, and I have the movie. I think the only way they could really watch that movie is with my laptop.
Robin, I just want to point out
Shit.
the
Fuck you
next
both.
the next time you try that, you better succeed.
How about you just don't?
No, I
And
want to
let's
use...
please move on. Let's, for the love of
Move
God,
on.
let's leave this town.
All right. So you both make your way back into the tavern. If not would have gone on any longer, I was going to divine intervention. I just wanted to point that out.
You should have done that half an hour ago.
I should have.
Sorry, Tim.
I should have divine intervention when he was at the library.
Well, fuck, yeah, the library took forever. I was like, Jesus, can we
I
move
just
along?
wanted the name.
Move on! It's morning, we're leaving.
And you don't know the
Hold
name
on.
anymore. None of that happened, so...
No, you undid the shackles, not the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
He undid the shackles. She undid the shackles. She didn't undo the entirety of the thing. So while everyone else forgets that happened, you still do. So you remember it happened.
So it's morning. I asked Mizuki, hey, we're going to this location. Do you want to come with us?
I mean, yeah, sure. I actually used to live in that area.
Okay, great. Hey, Lorik, you want to come with us? Or
I will join you.
Okay, great. Let's get going.
See, look at that. Look how simple that was.
None of you guys have ever wronged me in any way, so I don't see any issue in accompanying you.
All right. Before we leave, I'm gonna. That's right. We don't have any places we can buy food, so screw it. Let's just go.
As you're walking out,
The genie
orc
can
kind
make
of-
food.
Yeah.
As you're all walking out, the orc kind of stares at you.
I'm a terrible cook.
Wait, who's staring at us?
The orc, what does he want?
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I go back and was like, so how much is it gonna cost?
You watch as he kind of looks at you, turns, walks behind a little section, like it's almost like a U section, where you can still just kind of see his back, like the very edge of his back, but you can't see his front. A couple seconds later, he walks out with a large tray, and places it down on the counter. There's several there's several bags on the thing, leather pouches to be exact.
All right. May I look inside?
You take one of the bags, noting that they all look rather similar. You take one of them, and as you open it, you see a small stack. Basically, inside there's 3 hard, like, bread rations and a piece of salted meat.
All right. So marked on the 3 days rations.
There's about 20 or so inside on this tray.
All right. So I'll probably call everyone else over so they can get their share.
Oh, I thought he was asking for food.
No, he was giving you.
Like, come on, guys.
I don't have any food.
Well,
As
then, yeah, we'll
everyone
get some.
as everyone takes their own things and walks out, he kind of holds his hand up to you, Garoon.
For how much?
He kind of leans in a little closer. Thank you. Walks back around to the U section, bring the tray with him.
I'm gonna put down a 5 gold tip as I leave.
As you walk out onto the street, guys, heading out. Do anything else before you leave?
Well, I
get
kind
the
of want
hell
to go
out.
back to the
Maybe.
library again. Let's just go.
We're leaving. Like, I'm actually in character trying to shove them out of the gate. Like, we're leaving now.
But there's
I
so much
want-
looting to do. I kind of wish
We're
it at the
going
level.
We're going.
Okay.
Alright.
I want to remind May that she was gonna teach sorority.
Yes, I would just remembered that. So, but we're walking. I can't really read and walk,
Walk and talk.
I suppose. I am a high elf with an education after all, despite being unwise.
She's a human with no education. And
Yes.
is also
So
not
I'll just read from the book as we walk.
Garoon just has his mechanical arm holding the book for him as he walks. His arms crossed behind him.
Alright. So, as you are all walking through,
I'm
I
in my
would
car.
like... Yes.
Disgusting.
I would like... I'm gonna say let's have...
Let's have the new guy do the encounter roll.
Yeah, so...
Oh,
Septic. That I want to point out, you'll hear him call me Slayer and me call him Septic. It's because we met over Xbox and that's the gamer types. But anyways, Septic, I would like you to roll me go into the advanced roll section. And then I would like you to go down to the advanced and then roll a 1d100, please. Into the advanced roll. It's on the bar on the left.
It's the little dice icon.
Oh,
Yeah, that. Just roll a 1d100. So just
It'll say advanced roll.
click the thing down.
It'll say D20. Click on that, then select D100.
okay. And that's it. I just hit roll.
Yes.
Yep, just hit roll.
66. That's how many goblins are attacking us.
Oh shit, that's
All right.
hello.
So,
Yep.
as you guys come around, leaving at about 5 a.m., you're making your way up to that first little line right there, where I need to.
Right below the Split Crowns Kingdom.
Right here.
Hello.
Yeah, that place. Yeah, that's where you guys are at the moment.
Okay.
Make your way there. Give me 1 second as I'm deleting things. Just deleting the pathways. That's all. So,
Okay.
you make your way through. You need to. There was another list that I had as well that I wanted to have someone roll from.
20 Velociraptors.
No. Which I seem to have lost. Anyways, oh wait, no, it was a personal list. Never mind. Okay, so as you guys make your way there to that point in time, getting about halfway there, there's a small. Who would be leading at the moment? Like at the front of the group.
That would be Guru? No.
Yeah, if I was... Well, it depends. Would May... Garun would ask for the map. Would May give it to him, or...
Oh, yeah.
Then, yeah, I'd probably be in the front.
Okay. So, Garun, as you're leading the group, I need you to give me a dexterity save real quick.
Because I'm reading to Sarati as we walk, so.
Crap.
I'm watching closely.
So, Garun, as you walk through this bit of a forest, it comes to a small little clearing, and as this happens, you watch as a firebolt comes careening out of the forest and collides in the back of into the back of Garun and in the forest. Ha! Take that, you stupid ice mate! Oh, wait.
You
Shit.
motherfucker!
You see a rather tall high elf with reddish hair step out of the forest. I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. That was meant for someone else. I apologize.
Haven't you ever heard of looking before you shoot?
Well, he was wearing a black cloak, and I mean, I had a. I'm sorry. Here, let me just, as he reaches onto his belt, a couple seconds later, there's a bit of a puff of frost that hits the back of his head. As he just slowly turns, taking out a small little. By the way, you take 5 points of damage. He takes out a small little potion, and as he's holding it out to you, he kind of just turns in the general direction that it came from. As you hear laughing.
Who was he aiming at?
He was aiming at someone else. This other person that you had not seen threw some kind of frost at him and is still not seen.
Okay, because you described me.
I'm the one wearing a
Red
black...
hair.
Yeah.
He's wearing a black robe, and he has fiery red hair. Do you have red hair?
I am red.
He has red hair. He's a high elf, but he has red hair.
Not a high elf. So,
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I
yes,
know
he
you're not a
knows.
high elf.
So you said he was handing me a potion?
Would I know anything?
You don't recognize either of them, but
So
I
I'll
will
take
say
the
for the sake of this, you have seen a few magic duels happen before. And
Alright.
most of them end in one or both of the mages agreeing to their differences and walking away.
Alright, I don't say anything.
So I'll say so. So I'm assuming that this is a health potion.
Yeah, it's a minor health potion.
I will thank him for it, but I will heal myself.
Well,
Yeah,
you could use magic responsibly now.
You watch as he kind of holds his hand up in the general direction that came from, and another firebolt comes careening through the forest at him.
Yeah, I think we should get going. Let's get going, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
So, as you walk by, you hear from the forest, "Goodbye, have a nice time." Oh shit!
Well, that was terrible. It could have been worse, am I kidding?
Entertaining.
I do want to point out that they are throwing fire in the forest.
Not my problem, I just want to get going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
no feeling for this.
I'm gonna just kind
So,
of tune my
as you guys-
ukulele. Sorry.
So as you guys continue walking through the forest, you guys eventually do find a place to set up camp, which I'm actually going to bring over to a map.
Uh-oh.
The classic camp setting.
Yep, the classic
Shall we-
camp setting.
Shall we just drag out our tokens?
Yeah, just drag a spot that you guys think you would be camped out in, and more importantly, if anyone would like to take first watch, this would be now.
You should
I'll take first watch.
pick up some tokens for the little ones.
I will eventually make tokens for them, but at the moment being, they're just gonna be next to you.
Gotcha. If you give me character sheets, I'll do it myself. That way
I
you
want
can-
to do an Arcana check on this crossbow that you told me had a thing on it.
I can actually identify
But
things.
didn't. Well,
Yeah, I was about to say, if you'd like to take it's gonna take you a few minutes, but give me an Arcana check. Okay.
I'll never
So
fucking know
with that, hang on 1 second. I need to, drop an. Oh god.
Laura.
There we go. All right. So 21. So you sit down in your tent, kind of taking the time to focus in on the crossbow. It's going to take you about 30 minutes to do so, but won't take too long. So, with that, everyone else going to sleep, you kind of passing out, trying to focus in on the attunement of this. Garoon, I would like you to roll me a 1d.
1D what?
A 1d20, please.
Is rolling to 13.
13 Velociraptors.
So, no. So, Garoon, as you kind of lean up against one of the trees, keeping yourself alert and awake, going through all of the people, I need you to roll me a perception check, please.
Okay. 21.
So as you kind of lean, again, as you're leaning on this tree, keeping an eye out very vigilantly, your turret covering one section, you covering your other section. You feel the tree behind you kind of shift a little bit.
I point my dart up the tree. It's like, I know you're in there. Come on out.
What the fuck is that? Oh,
It's a zombie army.
oh. Anyways, moving on. Just keep 2 out there for right now. So wait, what did you say?
I would have pointed my dart gun at the tree and yells, say, admittedly quietly because I don't want to wake the others up, but I would say, I know you're in there. Come down now.
As you say this, keeping your eyes focused on the tree itself, you watch as some of the bark kind of shifts a little bit as eyes kind of form on the tree itself.
Alright.
Oh. I didn't mean to disturb you, sir. Terribly sorry about that.
It is quite alright.
We're just staying here for the night. We'll be leaving in the morning.
It is fine.
Though it's probably best. My other compatriots are sort of
Jumpy.
trying to think of a good word.
Bloodthirsty.
Jumpy.
Just don't let them see you.
As you say this, you watch as the limbs of the tree kind of form a little bit, as the tree itself kind of comes up from the ground, leaving a sizable hole. A few minutes later, stands turns and walks away.
Okay.
Okay, that was the thing that happened. All right. So, I assume the rest of my shift is normal.
Going over the rest of your shift. Yeah, the rest of your shift is normal. So who's taking second?
I will. Me and Mern will.
All right. So as you two set up, gonna move that over there and over here. I would like you to roll me another d20, please.
Are you keeping the turret up?
Yeah, I'm keeping the turret up.
Alright. And you said a D20?
Yes, 1d20.
Huh.
What did you roll?
A 4.
Didn't have to say it.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you and what was his name again?
Mern.
Mern. As you and Mern sit up and keep watching your own direction, kind of sitting back to back a little bit, him keeping watch behind you, you keeping watch in front of you, and you hear a small yelp as you feel the small figure leave from the back-to-back position. As you turn around, you notice there's a small snapping turtle latched onto Mern's arm.
A small one? Like a normal-sized in real life turtle?
A normal-sized snapping turtle.
Well, come on, boy. Deal with it.
He kind of looks at you and just kind of takes his... What does he have again?
What do you mean? A weapon? Oh,
Yeah, what is his weapon?
he's got a hammer.
He's got a hammer. Okay.
A light
You
hammer.
watch as he takes the hammer. You watch as he takes the hammer. Okay. And then, wham! 1 misses, hits the shell. 2 misses, hits the shell again. It takes about 4 or 5 tries before he finally manages to hit the snapping turtle on the snout, and it lets go and scurries off.
You gonna
I say,
let it go?
You watch as he kind of turns you watch as he turns in the direction and takes off. About
I'll
2 minutes
follow.
pass. Yeah, about 2 minutes pass, and you do finally catch up with him. You watch as he comes back holding a nice turtle, nice size, it's about an average sized turtle. Dead. But you look him over a little bit as you notice that he is a small chunk taken out of his nose.
Well, you did good. Go see about Guru and getting you patched up, and then go to bed.
He walks off, still carrying his prize.
But cook that turtle.
I actually can't cook things.
But anyways,
Well, he better.
yeah, he does. You all wake up the next morning, the rest of the night going uneventful. You all wake up the next morning, to the very delightful smell of turtle soup. As you crawl out of your tents, you see the small hobgoblin child sitting at the campfire with a new helmet and a small little pot sitting over the fire. You all managed to get enough of it to satisfy your own hunger for the night.
I'll need a little bit.
Some of you taking just a little bit more. Surprisingly, there was enough for everyone.
Saradi and I'll sit beside Saradi and Mern, and Saradi will serve me the food,
Alright,
and
so
then eat
is-
after I finish.
Yeah, and then I need to. So, what is everyone doing at this moment in time? While I send off this little message real quick.
I'll probably be trying to see if I can make a gadget real quick, or if there's enough time.
I'll see if May wants to continue teaching, and if not, the flute is always available.
Yeah, I can continue reading to Sarati.
You guys want to take an hour to rest, then move out?
Here's the thing. I gotta go soon.
Yeah, no, you asked about cutting it off early.
So you mind?
Yeah. I'll wrap this up. I'll wrap this up real quick. All right. I'll wrap this up real quick. So, as you all make your way into the packing up camp, making your way through, not gonna have you guys. No, just have you guys be like. You all managed to make sure you mark off days. You all make it rather quickly to the village. As you walk up the pathway to the village, there's it's almost like it's like a mining village. Not really too populated, as you only see like maybe one or two people walking around inside the as it's just kind of, you only see like maybe one or two people walking around, not much else. And I do have a map for this, and I will show you all the map next week.
Okay.
So, everyone has a nice night. Next week probably won't have that much bullshit happen.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
I actually was entertained.
I'm genuinely sorry.
Towards the very end, when you guys got back to the tavern, that's when I stopped caring. But the rest of it's great.
That actually gives me time to do some other stuff with the maps. Specifically, make more maps, because there's the next bit of the dungeon is going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah, and also, just fucking ask them. They're not slaves. I promise you, none of them.
Alright,
especially the
she
scrubs,
remembers the event, so she's gonna be.
Ah.
Oh.
So I do also want to point something out. This is the music that you'll be hearing for the entire time that you're in this area.
Okay.
It's really nice, actually. I picked it up specifically nice.
All right.
Very calm, very subtle. Even
That
renamed
will
it.
drive me batshit crazy, I guarantee you.
Well, you can turn it off.
I will not. Oh. Well, I have time real quick if you want to ask. Which one? The bush, I do not know. The bush showed up. And that's all I know. The child, and I point to the hobgoblin boy. I am training him to be a warrior.
Hold on.
Yes?
You point?
No, I do not. I mean, like, point as in, like, look over shit. I don't point at shit, you know. Whenever I say
know
point,
this.
I mean...
Gesture. He gestures at.
Yeah, he had,
It was fed to him.
Yeah, he gets stuff fed to him and stuff by the other one, which you'll figure out in the next sentence. So, I'm training, his name is Mern. I am training him to be a warrior. The other one is Sarati, and I found her and took her in. And she is now a servant of sorts. Although she is free to leave if she so desires.
So she's the slave.
No. No. She's like 10. But no, that is not. I am complicated. Just leave it at that. Just this one, okay?
That's still pretty bad.
Do you want to do it?
I have a machine that I can just do it myself. I don't need a child.
It's just a thing that I have to do.
I mean, like, for me, I just like having the ability to do it. Because, I made this thing and I want to show it off and use it, but that's just weird.
It's a clan thing, okay?
What kind of clan has children feed them food?
Can you see my face? Can they? No, I assume my hood is up. I have Sarati take my hood down, and you can clearly see that he is also a hobgoblin with a little white flex. It's a...
Yeah, I've done that the entire time.
Oh, you have? Well,
I have blind
not
vision. The
everybody.
hood's not going to fool me.
I used to be a great warrior in my day. I have since retired. No, he is just watching fights. Yes, I have since given up the cause of being a soldier to experiment with magic.
Right then.
That's why I have Sarati as well, because I will have them teach her magic, and I will learn what I can as well. Does that answer your question? She probably isn't going to say anything, but she would not.
Look over at the little girl. Kind of just shakes her head.
Shakes her head. There you go.
I would like to test something out. Just test on my gadgets, see, touch something, and I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil so I can figure out what the hell kind of alignment you have.
I have true neutral.
And you, Mazook? I see.
Neutral.
The asshole of neutrality.
I am. Can I tell what you're doing, or is that just like a subtle spell?
Give me an
No, it's
Arcana
more
check.
like it's not magical. You just see my goggles light up for a bit.
And you don't even have to look at Maze.
Then I
No,
won't
I'm
say
looking
it.
at everyone's.
Chaotic neutral.
Alright.
Well, neutral.
All I see is like neutral, neutral, neutral.
You're like, damn it.
It's like, dear God, if I'm not here, these guys would probably. Am I the only good? I think I'm the only good character, actually.
You're always a good character.
Yes, because someone has to be.
I
I
want to
should
point
be
something out,
evil
right?
character.
I
Yeah.
really want to point something out about this because I was talking with Garun and he sent me a picture of his character sheet. He is a good character. He is a chaotic good character.
I just want to.
The reason behind that is technically, Garun would do what he believes is good, even, against social standards or whatever. Which was why because I think he has done good things.
Yeah.
Admittedly, he's probably leaning a bit more towards neutral good, so.
And like I said, at this moment in time, I called so much bullshit.
You confuse chaotic neutral with chaotic good.
Yeah.
I have a question, real quick. He said that the hood would not fool his blind vision. Is that true?
The hood didn't, because it wasn't covering completely, as it did allow it, as the echolocation did allow it to come up the cloak and in and around and then out. So he did get the gist of what your face was like, but he did not see anything else.
So he cannot see what's underneath the cloak.
No, he cannot.
Okay.
I really don't want to know.
It's a low cloak.
Don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Sex influence.
That is what we like to call in the industry a magic missile.
Oh my gosh.
No. That.
I guess you could say they don't know if they're coming or going.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're done.
Yes.
We're done.
Sorry about that. Sure. But I will talk to you
Are
guys.
you mad, Kyler?
I'm not mad.
Before I
My
go,
character
do we
is.
need to figure out why is your character mad? Because I didn't give you enough information.
No, my character would have
Damn
been
it.
mad,
I
but
would've
that
done it.
didn't happen.
You were gonna say something, JJ?
Yeah, the thing for the other one shot. Do we need to
No.
figure that out real quick, or are we good?
It should be tomorrow at 7 p.m.
I can actually do earlier. Initially, I can only
Oh,
do 7,
shit.
but do a bit earlier. Could we do... JJ, do you think you could do 6 p.m.?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Let me check. Tomorrow is Sunday. I work 8 to 5.